find a squirrel and we'll talk about it. But it seems as though Dylan has beaten us to it, and because we couldn't show you a squirrel, he's got some.
So we're still biding our time, biting the bullet, doing our stakeout. There's very little activity going on here, but we are just going to stick it out. We're not going to go anywhere. So I'm just really worried that we leave and then something happens. I've actually asked one of the habituators to start following up further east of us, just so we're kind of covering our bases. But this is where the action's going to be. Don't hold me to that, but I'm hoping. That squirrel is just still popping his head out. He's actually behind the bush for Jeandre. I don't know if you can actually see him there. You may or may not. But super nervous still. Darts out, eats a little bit, goes back in, and then he comes out and keeps looking around. Gabriel, absolutely. The squirrels will definitely. They'll have a mating season about 4 months prior to the summer months. And if you look at a lot of most of your herbivores, they actually want to be dropping lambs or calves or, if it's rabbits or leverets, those kind of things, going into the summer months, because the advantage there for them is with the onset of the rains, there's a lot more green vegetation around, a lot of growth around, and that means the mother can actually sustain it and have good milk to be able to look after the youngsters properly. So it's very, very, most of your herbivores are timed whenever the breeding is to coincide, that the lambing or when they give birth to youngsters will coincide with the onset of the summer months. That's a good question, very interesting question, that. Whereas your predators are often driven by your prey availability. In other words, they can run around catching other animals. So frequently your predators, not all of them, but a lot of your predators can actually just have youngsters at any time of the year, as long as there's enough prey availability. There's that squirrel, he's out now. And I'll do my best. The only challenging thing is the sand is so soft, so it just keeps running. But we will see. I'll tell you what, if you join us again tomorrow, we're going to make a sand castle at some point for you. That's what we're going to do. That squirrel's just not cooperating. It's like up, down, up, down. But if I was the size of a squirrel and I had a badger after me, I would also be a little bit nervous. And badgers, they will go for squirrels and things, but they are excellent tree climbers as well. And on Swallow, we've actually witnessed them climbing up trees to catch snakes in trees, big mole snakes that go up in trees, and honey badgers go up after them, and they catch them. They'll raid birds' nests. Those of you who were with us yesterday, we found that leopard kill of a grey duiker on top of a big social weaver nest. Honey badgers will even go into social weaver nests and try and break them open if there's chicks and things inside. So they're super adaptable predators. And in terms of digging, the only animal out here that I'm aware of that'll be able to dig faster than a honey badger is an aardvark. And there's even a lot of anecdotal evidence for badgers being able to catch aardvark underground. It's never been witnessed, but there's a lot of people that have worked with aardvark out in the field, not just at Swallow, but in other areas as well, in the Kalahari Transfrontier Park. And there's certainly enough circumstantial evidence to point towards badgers being able to chase and corner aardvark underground. I don't think that happens frequently, but certainly it is an option. Well, we come coming up with ways to build a sandcastle, our plan, head over to Clive at Pinda and see what they've got.
Welcome back again. So just up ahead, a bit further on this road, is where this Biala pride of lions we've seen this morning. So we've started taking it a bit slower. I'm keeping a look on the road for any tracks, and now we're scanning on both sides of the road here to see if we can find where these lions are. It's a really beautiful area, some little patches. Well, it's mainly a bit of open grassland, but as you can see, a bit up ahead, quite a few trees, and I would say because it's been quite a hot day, there's a good chance they might have come even to these trees up ahead. But with it reaching 4 o'clock, it's starting to get a little bit cooler, so you never know, they might start moving already at this time of the day. Sorry, Emma, can you just repeat that? Did you say schedules? Okay, Georgia, now I understand your question. Yes, so, you know, when it's cooler in winter, they might start getting active a bit earlier in the day. Then they don't have to be nocturnal. They might. Whereas in summer, when it's hot, they might only get moving sometimes at 8 or 9 o'clock at night. But it also depends on if they've fed recently, or if the whole pride is together, or if some of them have maybe been separated. So it depends on quite a lot of things. But yes, their schedules definitely do change. So all we're looking for in this long grass is maybe just like the flick of a tail. Maybe the flick of a tail or even the ear. But I think for now, we're going to carry on following up here, and we're going to send you across to someone else. No, you are sticking with me. You're sticking with me on this lion search, and I'm hoping them. What was that? Sorry, I just thought I saw something. No, I'm going mad. Sometimes, especially when you think you're close to lions. Oh, hold on. I think we might have just found them.
Oh, there's a lion.
I think we might have just found them.
There's a lion. There's definitely a lion there.
Sorry, I'm just gonna have a look.
Oh, there's a lion.
Okay, yes, there's definitely a lion here. Hold on, I'm just gonna try and get us in a little bit closer here. Oh my word, look at this. So just through the trees here. I wasn't seeing Dragon Lady. Thank you, I really thought I was going mad. But I'm not. Look at this. So that looks like one